right, we've been talking about it. It's Valentine's Day and love is in the air. As some couples contemplate making a lifelong commitment to each other, Members Choice Credit Union recognizes that wedded bliss goes beyond flowers and chocolates. Today we have with us Jessica Segura. She is actually the VP of Retail Experience over at Members Choice. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us today.
This is such an important topic. So I was reading in Forbes that 38% of couples say they divorce over financial problems. So what is the first step that couples should be taking to avoid that outcome?
Well, definitely sit down and have a conversation. Let's talk about what our financial goals are so that we can establish a budget and then from there start making decisions that will help us reach those financial goals.
Well, when I first got married, my husband and I, we didn't talk finances. No one talked finances with us. We kind of had to learn along the way. So what do you tell couples that are just getting started? How do we get over that, I guess, stigma of finances, of talking about finances?
Well, you know, it's a common topic that, you know, you're going to have to get comfortable with talking about, you know, and the first thing you're going to want to talk about is your income. You know, you definitely have to share that with your significant other and from there say, okay, we know this is our income. Let's start really talking about budget. Where do we want to live? And then think about what financial goals do we have? Because we do want to be financially successful together. You don't want to be that percentage that ends up in divorce.
No, most definitely not. And you know, my husband and I, we definitely have learned along the way, the hard way, I think. What are some of financial tips that you would offer up to newlyweds?
Definitely, I would say start with looking like at healthcare coverage. You know, that's the first thing that you want to look at, pricing, and then from there you want to look at what type of common utilities you have and looking at also insurance. You know, you definitely want to look at if you're going to carry the insurance, looking at what type of discounts that you can have as a couple and set that budget, but also decide, are we going to buy a home or are we going to opt into renting? That's a huge one that you definitely want to look into.
And we definitely have a disparity on what the needs are in a family. So I think examining those essentials, I think, is something that we kind of have done along the way. What would you consider are the essentials that we definitely need to talk about?
Definitely need to talk about the utilities in the home, right? But then talk about those subscriptions that you have that you both may have separately, and maybe some can be combined and some we can actually opt into actually doing away with, right? Creating that budget also with how much are we going to spend on dining and what about that impulsive shopping, right?
Yes. Honey, impulsive shopping. Okay, so now this is something that we don't just do one time, right?
Right.
How often should we be checking in on our finances?
Well, I would recommend at least yearly, right? You definitely want to shop around for car insurance. There are different companies out there that you can look into to see who offers the best rate, and definitely also look into rates with other items that you have to be able to consolidate and save some money.
And you have so many more resources and tools available to your members and the community as a whole. So where can we go for more information?
Definitely. You can go to our website at www.mccu.com for more financial resources.
I love that. Thank you. Where were you 25 years ago when I got married? Jessica, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.